Hey everyone, it's Kevin from GetKevInsight.com. So my guides just popped an idea, a thought in my head, and I needed to share it. Yes, this is the third video today. And they're going to be spread out, so, that's just the way it goes. But what they said in my head is, as a director, I used to say, put in an actor in, a small body of water. Let's take a lake. Put the actor in the lake and it gives them enough room to play. They have a lot that they can discover and explore, but it's not overwhelming or too much, right? If you put an actor in a tub, they can only splash around, there's nowhere to go, and it is almost impossible to explore and discover. But if you put an actor in the ocean, there's just too much. There's too much to explore. It is overwhelming. You can get lost. You don't know where to even start, where to begin. There's just so much of it. So I always said, as a director, you want to put an actor in a lake because you can see all around you. You can see all around you. You have a direction. You can go anywhere you want, but you know that you're safe. You can go to different parts of the lake to explore and discover, and you know that land isn't far away. So that is the exact same thing that my guides would like for you to consider when it comes to your soul. Your soul is the director, okay? And you, this person that you are, this human vessel that you are, is the actor in the movie that has been created by you, for you, from you. So when it comes to our lessons, we have to have the ability to explore and discover, because that's important. But we can't be placed in such a large space that we are unable to that there's too much to explore or discover, and we get lost too easily. So they put us in this lake where we have our own little bubble of lessons to learn, different things we have to go through, and places that we can discover and explore that isn't too much, but we don't lose our way as easily, because we got to hit our marks. We got to hit those big events in our life that are already planned, and we need to get there. So if it's too big, if we're put in too big of a space to play and discover, we're never going to get to those spots. Our souls know this. So they are 100 steps ahead of us, right? So they put us in a spot where we can still explore, discover, learn, but at the same time, we don't get lost. Sometimes it feels like we're lost. The lake can be big, but we're not too far away from shore. All right? So they just popped that thought in my mind of what I used to say as a director, and I was like, oh my God, this is exactly that's what a soul does as the director of this whole play, this whole designed experience. So I wanted to share it with you and see if it resonated with you. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm sending you so much love. I just thought this was interesting. And during this process of finding myself, learning more about spirituality around me and my guides, I think it's important to share everything that I'm exploring and discovering just as you are. And I don't have all the answers, and I don't want to know all the answers right now. I want to see what happens, go with the flow, and learn as I go, because that's what makes it so exciting and so interesting of being here. We have two choices. We can enjoy this, or we can not enjoy this. And I know sometimes life is not very enjoyable, but if we consider them all stepping stones heading in a certain direction, we're not given more than we can handle. And I've said that before. Our souls do not give us more than we can handle. And if you just got to imagine you've been placed in the middle of a lake, you can explore and discover. At least you're not placed into an ocean where it is just too overwhelming, too much. We are placed in a lake, Okay? So you got this. We all got this. We can do it. Anyway, I'm sending you so much love. I'll talk to you soon. All right, take care. Bye.